What is up, Halo fans? I just wanted to show the Brute Chopper is finished 100%. I mean, it's possible I might drill a couple more holes into it, but not likely. I'm happy with these. No big holes this time like the Banshee, but let's just look at it. And I'm just gonna say this. If you think this is too beat up for a Brute Chopper, I think you need to go back and watch the game again. I know your people are used to the game and how the vehicles look in there, and this is not, they do not represent what a realistic chopper would probably look like. I'm not saying this does, but it sure is closer to the video game. You know, the way it's on. How many times that backpack got hit by a Warthog? It should have dents in it, but I don't have that ability. If I was a modeler, I would definitely add that in, but I'm not. You know, it probably isn't even as scratched up as it should have been, but we're gonna have to, I have limits to what I can really do. But still, anyway, I just wanted to show what it looked like, and so I did the lighting. I used this color. It was crazy if you look at the colors I used. This color, which is like a blue-green. The blue's off the bar anyway, and then a white gray color, which is basically used for Star Wars models. I used to do those. So anyway, those three colors made that, which is close to that. It's like a Gatorade color. But I just wanted to show it. Let's just look at it one more time. Ready? Let's do fast. That's what you see right before you die in Halo. Kidding. So, well, not really. But anyway, so this is what it looks like. I put the feet peg stabber thingies back on. But I'm pretty fucking happy with it. I mean, that is the coolest looking Brute Chopper I've ever seen in my life. It really is. And then those were put on by this resin. It dries clear if you do it the right way. Thinly is basically what I'm saying with a brush. I mean, you can get the blue look too once it stacks up enough, but it's pretty clear looking right at this point. So anyway, again, one more look because I want to move on to something else. Am I going to sell it? I don't know. I'm going to make a video with some music for it. I don't know if I have a Brute music I want to use, but it doesn't. I don't want to like make it like super fast. The Brute music is slow, so it might fit perfectly, but it's taking the video. I'm limited to this. Like, I wish I had a way to like, I'm gonna have to look up some things. And I always want to do like when something's blurry and then it focuses in on it. I know you know what I'm talking about. I just don't know how to do that besides like going like this for a second, see if it works. I don't know. Anyway, I know there's filters for that, I'm sure. I mean, or people do with their camera, but I don't want to talk about that. I just want to show this, what it looks like in its final form. Again, am I going to sell it? I'm probably going to put it for sale, but I don't really know if I'll miss it if it's gone. Like, I really don't want to do another one. If somebody asked me to make them one, it would not be cheap. I'm just going to say that right now. This thing was the most ambitious thing I've ever done. It was the most time consuming, the most aggravating, the most everything thing. So, but I know that there's people out there that could afford it. And, you know, that's up to you. You know, if somebody was like, I'll pay you to make one, they're just going to have a lot of patience because the chances of it not printing properly a few times is good. I mean, I've had to reprint some of that shit already. It's not made for the printer. It leaked for a long time. It took me forever to get all the resin out of it. It just was a nightmare. That's all I'm saying. Now, I printed solid, but even the file's not solid. So it's just a mess file. I've never found one any better than it. So, but whatever. It is what it is. Like I said, if somebody want to make an offer, feel free. But it's not going to be cheap. That's all I'm telling anybody. And it shouldn't be. It's a fucking 15 by 8 by 8 fully custom resin Brute Chopper that looks fucking amazing. Like, I've not seen one as cool. Maybe you have, I haven't. So it's very realistic looking to what it should look like. And so moving on, I am making my last project because so if you haven't joined my Patreon, you should, because I'm going to start posting the Brute Believe statue, or the Halo 3 Believe statue, as I start working on it, like sanding and paint and priming and painting and all that good stuff. If you ever want to see how it's made, there you go. So I got to do that. And it's worth $10 a month if you want to come there to support me. I mean, I have to buy things like paint, resin, plastic, wash, metal paints, sandpaper, stuff to make stickers and decals. I mean, you name it, blades. There's so many things I have to buy that I just can't do on my own. That's why I asked for support. $10 a month, and that $10 enters you into a monthly drawing for a free statue. I need a certain amount of Patreons, like 450. I know it sounds like a lot. You're like, I'm not going to wait for all these people, but if everybody would just join, it wouldn't take that long. I know I get a lot of people listening to these videos. I know a lot of people heard me, and they're like, fuck you, I'm not paying $10, but you know what? You wouldn't say that if you want a statue eventually. Because you could even just sell it, make money. Buy it for $10, or win it for $10, sell it for, I don't give a shit what you sell it for, $250, $100, whatever you want. Or you keep it and have a kick-ass statue for $10. It's way more than $10 in supplies than so. So anyway, moving on to this is my next project and probably my last. I just don't have. I mean, I have no. I'm using the last bottle, not the last bottle, the last. All the resin I had in 6 bottles. I had to pour it all together to do. I had a little more than what's required for the legs because it tells you. So hopefully it makes it till in tomorrow. It'll be done. But after that, I don't have any bottles of resin. I'm not buying any to do any extra projects. Only for orders, and that's it. I just can't support doing this anymore. So I mean, that's just the truth. I'm not even BSing. I just can't. I just can't. So that's just the story. But anyway, look, this thing is awesome, right? If anybody doesn't know who that is, you know who it is. I mean, look at the detail. It's sickening how detailed it is. I can't wait to get to paint it. It's going to be a lot of work and time painting him. I thought about making him into a bust, but too late. But I know when he's done, it'll be cool. He has his leg up like Captain Morgan on a jackal. So I cut that out because the base is round, and with that round base, I couldn't enlarge him very big. He was only he was only as tall as this. So now he's twice as big. Actually, he's 230% enlarged. So I'm going to have to make a custom base, which is fine. That's what I wanted anyway. I mean, I would use the jackal if I could have made it. If it was separate and I could make everything the base separately, you know what I mean? I could enlarge it big enough for this, but it can't. So, but anyway, I just wanted to show this. I mean, the portrait's amazing, so it's not even a question if it looks like him. It does. I mean, it just does. Whoever made this portrait did a fucking spot-on job, for sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be a while before I get to him, but I'll probably prime him anyway. So, but yeah, thanks for listening to me cry, and I'll see how it goes. And yeah, don't forget to like, follow, and share, and buy this for yourself for Christmas. As a matter of fact, buy all my statues for yourself for Christmas. Order them now, because I'm telling you right now, anybody who orders in the early December, you're cutting it super close with the shipping and getting it done. I'm just gonna say, probably after the first week in December, it's gonna be impossible to order something for Christmas at that point. You can always get it for after, but I don't mind working during the holiday. It's just getting, you know how people are, they all order at the last second and want it in 5 seconds. You know, I'm going to do the best I can, but I can't promise shit at that point. I can promise you that when you get it, you're going to like it, but when you get it, it's 2 different things. But, okay, don't forget to like, follow, and share, and peace to all the Halo freaks out there like myself, and I will see you later.